Hi, my name is Katie Watts. I'm a principal solution designer here at Optilogic, and I have conversations daily with supply chain leaders that are under pressure from every direction: demand volatility, tariff changes, transportation cost swings, labor constraints, and getting constant questions from the board. But their real problem is not a lack of data, it is the time it takes to turn that data into a confident decision. Today, a network study can take weeks or months. By the time the recommendation is ready, the assumptions may already be stale. Well, that timeline has changed. Let me introduce you to Ada, Optilogic's new agentic AI capability. Ada helps supply chain teams move from static analysis to continuous decision support, combining data preparation, modeling, scenario analysis, insight synthesis, and reporting inside the Optilogic platform. Instead of waiting for a specialist to build the next analysis, leaders can ask a business question directly. Let's start with a common executive question. Ada connects to the model data, highlights the metrics that need attention, such as service levels, cost, capacity pressure, and potential risk areas. Now let's ask a harder question. How vulnerable is our network to rising transportation costs? And at what point do they materially impact profitability and customer service? In the past, this kind of work might have required manual model changes, spreadsheet tracking, solver coordination, and days of analysts' time. Now, with this simple prompt, Ada creates structured, auditable scenario changes, runs the comparisons, and provides direct insight so the team knows exactly where to focus. Once the scenarios are complete, we ask, which actions should we prioritize to maximize profitability? Ada synthesizes the results across scenarios and turns them into executive ready recommendations. For example, we see which lanes are most sensitive, where to shift volume, and which options protect service without reacting to a temporary spike. The VP is no longer reading reports line by line. They are reviewing decisions, trade offs, and recommended actions. Finally, we can ask Ada to generate a stakeholder report. This allows them to share with other folks in the organization, such as finance, operations, procurement, and the executive team. Ada produces a clear HTML report summarizing the situation, assumptions, scenario comparisons, key risks, and recommended next steps, ready to share with finance, operations, procurement, and the executive team. So, what used to take months can now happen in minutes. That means more questions answered more frequently. Teams can move from reactive firefighting to proactive decision making and finally have time for strategic initiatives that always got pushed aside, like constrained optimization for S&OP. Ada does not replace supply chain expertise, it removes the bottlenecks around it. So your organization can spend less time reconciling data and more time making better decisions.